Hey guys, this is Anthony from Rocket Prints, bringing you weekly tutorials on how to heat press t-shirts, sublimation printing, and custom car decals. Hope y'all like this video, and again, please remember to smash that like button, and if you want to learn more about my upcoming videos, hit that notification bell and hit the subscribe button as well. So with that, today our topic is St. Patrick's Day. We're going to use a green t-shirt. I'm going to go ahead and download the image on CorelDRAW. We're going to set it up. We're going to be using CorelDRAW X8. So with that, let's go ahead and get this started. So as I download this image from mystockphoto.com, this image has a lot of small detail and a lot of detail on the image. So what am I going to do to get the plotter cutter to cut it so where it's simple enough for me to go ahead and weed it? Well, I'm going to show you in CorelDRAW X8 what I do to take out all the noise as much as I can to make it easy for me to go ahead and weed. With that, I'm going to be using my segment tool, and I'm going to ungroup all the objects, and I'm just going to take them out, drag them out, and I'm going to delete them. So with that, let's go ahead and get this started. Let's go to File, go to New, and let's bring out this image. One thing that's cool about downloading images from mystock.com, it'll automatically send them to your Dropbox if you do have Dropbox. And you get a folder, and just click on it. And then you go to iStock by Getty Images, and you find your image and just import it, which is really simple. Okay, so now that we got the image, we're going to go ahead and clean it up. So before I do that, I'm going to bring in the second image, which is the font. I also purchased this one off of Etsy.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and find this font real quick, and let's just set it up, and then we'll go from there. Let me just grab this real quick. All right, there it is. I'm going to do the SVG. Bring that in, and then we're just going to make some quick adjustments. Bring that down. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Right there. I like that. I think I'm going to stay with that. Okay? And then we're just going to grab it and group the objects together. All right, so let's check this out. So going back and looking at this image, there is a lot of things that we're going to have to take out because it's just going to make the weeding part impossible. Okay, and what I mean by that is you look at the picture, how it's designed right here. Everything looks nice. There's a lot of cuts that you can peel off. It's until you go to, in CorelDRAW we call wireframe. When you go to wireframe, then you're going to see what we're actually looking at. And if you can look at this, it's a mess. It's a mess. There's no way. We're going to have to peel. We're going to have to peel that. We're going to have to peel that. We're going to have to peel that. This. These little, this part, that part. It's just going to be a big mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out all this noise out of here, and we're going to make it to where it's going to be a realistic cut, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, what I'm going to do is we're going to work at a letter at a time, and we'll start from here. So these cuts right here look good. We don't really have to do much because I can just see that I can just poke a hole right here and then peel and then just keep dragging along. It's until we get to here where we got this line, this line, this line, this line, this line. We don't need to peel this part peel this part because there's a separation right here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of this black part right here. We're going to have to get rid of it. Or we can decide we're going to keep it. Let's see what it looks like here. Let's go back to enhance frame. And that's the way it's presenting us to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and keep that section. We're just going to delete everything inside this. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that, since that's the way the image is presenting to us. All right. So let's go back to wireframe. And let's go ahead and get our segment tool. And let's start cutting. We're just going to cut everything that I can possibly see in this little part right now. All right, and then we're going to move this down. And I'm not going to show you everything because it's going to take me a while to do this, but as soon as I'm done, I'll bring back the camera. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go through the steps because my microphone messed up, and I thought I was recording and talking at the same time and doing everything, all the steps, how to get this prepared. Unfortunately it wasn't. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to repeat the steps, but the image is already ready. So what I ended up doing, we cleaned everything up, we're ready to print, but you have to do some steps in CorelDRAW to get it to cut on your printer, and these are the steps. So first of all, I grabbed the object, I went back and I grouped all the objects together, and then I hit File, went to Print, and made sure that my printer was set up to my cutter, and then we went to we hit Apply, and then after that we went to Layout and made sure that this drop down arrow, we placed this at the bottom left corner, and we hit Apply. After that I checked the X, got out of that, and went up to the top toolbar here, and we're going to go to Layout, and I went to Page Setup, and I hit this right here, Get Page Size from Printer, and I clicked it once and it brought me to Custom, and it gave me the width and the height, and then I hit OK. After that I hit Function F12, and I made sure that the image had a hairline around it, and I picked the color yellow, and that way it's there. And then also, before I did all this, I mirrored the image. So then now we got this set up to a 13 by 5, 11.992 is the size of the shirt, and we're ready to print. So I'm going to hit File, go to Print, and we are done.
Kind of feels like this. Oh, hey, would you stay with me till the sun goes down? Being with you is so easy. Hey, if you want, honey, you can stick around. I don't know what it is about you, but you look so fine, riding shotgun in my car, top down when driving on the highway. The wind in our hair makes us look.
Just wanted to say, I was supposed to publish this video on Sunday, but I got a strange pop-up on my computer that I never seen before, and it was telling me that my font for my CorelDRAW X8 was unrecognizable. So it literally took me 3 days to get this fixed. I had my son from IT come out and help me figure this out, and he finally got it fixed. I've been doing this in increments, so I started on Monday. Here's Tuesday. Now I'm finished. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the t-shirt on my heat press, and we're gonna print it out. So I mean, we're gonna go ahead and press it and see how this comes out. All right, let's go ahead and peel this off, and let's get this image pressed on the shirt. So just keep in mind, if you're new to this, just above the collar right here, if you can see, you want to make sure that that's straight on your platen. And when you put your image, you want to make sure that you got about 3 fingers right there from the edge to the collar. You want to make sure that both sides are even on each side, and don't forget to press for about 3 seconds and take out the moisture. Okay, so I separated this one, the font. I'm gonna make gold on the clovers. So I wanna place that right here. Sure that it's there. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do the close, and let's get that in there. Okay, so now we're just gonna peel this off the first layer. Okay, take this off, and we're gonna go ahead and shake it for a little bit. Let it cool off a little bit. Okay, so the first layer is done. Let's go ahead and bring this back in position, because now we're going to add the second part. Okay, so now we're going to line this up. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to press that. Okay, and then we're going to add the beer. Bring that about right here. Okay, let's go ahead and bring that in. Okay, let's just give it a final press. We'll see how this turns out, okay guys? Alright, so here's the final result. Hey guys, and that's a wrap. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be using some vinyl called Sameka Gold and Sameka Silver. With that, y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back soon. Peace.
Ooh, yeah. It kind of feels like this.